having more fun than anyone.
Billy here with RetireEarlyLifestyle.com, and I'm in Chacala, Mexico, Chacala, Nayarit, Mexico, on the Pacific coast. And a few months ago, I came down with Acacia and a couple other guys, and we came up with a plan to rent a launch, one of these launches over here, to take us from here to a beach further south of here called Sayulita. It was about an hour and a half trip, maybe two, I cannot recall exactly. And as we were coming into Sayulita to disembark, a guy came out in a brown uniform with a badge and waved us off the beach. So I came over back here to the Marina. I'm at the Marina right now to see Juan, our driver at that time, and to learn exactly what the heck was going on, because what we ended up having to do was, fortunately, another boat that was out fishing was coming in. There's going to be a car that's passing me here. Adios. Fortunately, there was another launch coming in that had been fishing with another couple on it, and so we pulled back out offshore, and a couple hundred yards, and we switched boats. We disembarked ours and went into theirs. Well, that's it's a tricky thing to do if you've never done it when you're out at sea, and somewhat dangerous, especially when we had a lady with us, my wife. But we got it, we made it, but during that disembarking, a wave came over our boat and completely flooded our computers and day packs and whatnot. Fortunately, I had the insight, or the forethought, I should say, at that time, before we even left, to buy some heavy-duty plastic bags in the local tienda here, in the local grocery. And so all four of us had our gear wrapped in these heavy-duty plastic bags, not one but two. And fortunate for us, we did, and they worked. They held up. I mean, two waves went right over my gear. And those bags saved us. Otherwise, it would have been an expensive, very expensive trip. So anyway, I came back to Chacala a few days ago, and I went to catch up with Juan, our driver, because I like to keep contacts. And I just got done talking to him, and what's interesting is that the next day we went down the beach and talked to some other captains, boat captains in Sayulita, and none of them have heard of this guy. Nobody knew who he was. So we don't know if we were getting played or what, but you know, we don't know if he was trying to ask us for money. We just don't know. It was all kind of a hectic, crazy situation that came upon us real quick. But we got through it. We got on shore and spent a few days in Sayulita before heading down to Puerto Vallarta. That's just another one of our adventures of this retire early lifestyle, that you got to roll with the punches and go with the flow. So I'm on my way back to my favorite restaurant here, Chico's, which is right across this little bay, and I'll be there in a few minutes. You can see here it's absolutely gorgeous. Another day in the life of Billy and Acacia from RetireEarlyLifestyle.com.
"1991, the critics said it couldn't be done. Wanted to retire while they were still very young.